growers are planting bigger acreages as a consequence of being bigger units. So there are fewer growers, each planting more area. And that means there needs to be an increased timeliness because those growers can't call on men and machinery to come in and fill the holes. So either contracting takes place or bigger machinery has to be used. So we've seen increasingly bigger equipment in terms of width for the primary cultivation, so ploughs and non-inversion tillage equipment. But by and large, with the exception of very small dedicated units, we've maintained the same width that we destone at. But the horsepower of a tractor pulling a destoner when it really came into the forefront of potato production back in the early 70s was approximately half of what it is currently now. Now tractors are more efficient fuel-wise, but that horsepower, as long as traction is available through the wheels, is capable of being transferred in terms of draft or power requirement to the PTO of that implement. So when the soils get tough and it's harder to pull that equipment, we have the capacity to pull it through when we didn't have in the past. So we are actually capable of deforming soils to a greater extent purely by the amount of power that we can expend on our crops. So having that power in reserve, in my mind, is leading to us to problems with compaction that we didn't really have an issue with many years ago. The fact we're cultivating soils deeper to try and strive to get soil may not be anything to do with actual physical power. It may be to do with the fact that our structural conditions are so poor compared with 20 years ago that we're having to work the soil harder to get what we deem as a required seedbed.